Today we're going to replace broken headlight assembly for a 2018 Ram 1500 passenger side. We'll have to remove a couple of 10mm bolts and a clip on the back, which is up under the wheel well assembly. A little hard to see up in here, but this little compartment right here is what we'll access in there so we can get to that clip. So some things and tools we're going to need for today while changing out this headlamp assembly. Got a pair of dikes to assist me with prying out the plastic pin for the little hatch in the wheel well. Some electrical tape that's going to help us hold that 10mm bolt in that goes down about 10 inches. Combination wrench, 10mm, along with socket set with a couple extensions to get down inside there because it's about 10 inches down to where we got to get that bolt. So here's our new headlamp assembly that we got. That is pretty nice in there. We'll leave that protective coating on until we get ready to have everything installed so we don't scratch it up. So one of the things you can do to make it easier to access this hatch is have the wheel turned in the opposite direction. So now you see we have a better access in here to the hatch. What I've got is a pair of dikes and I'm going to use them in there to wedge and pull this clip out. But it should come out pretty easy and we get access to that hatch. So we get in there, pry behind the little pin, pop it out, and then we can easily get into the little hatch. So now we use our 10mm socket and get the two screws, two bolts out. One's down deep. Now this is the part of the headlamp assembly that has the white little clip on there that we've got to take off to release it from the back. So it's kind of hard to see up in here with all the color. There's a little black sliding clip up there. It's holding in the back of the assembly. We got to push that up and release it, and maybe I'll be able to get a better picture once the assembly's out for you. Now we've got the two 10mm bolts out and the clip in the back. We're going to try to slide the assembly over here and then pull back. Sometimes you might have to push from behind the assembly through the hatch, get out, and then let it release. And out it comes. You can see we had cracked assembly in the water in there. Now we're going to go ahead and just pull off the connector on the back. And it's completely out. Alright, so here are this is the clip from the back that we had to push up. When it pulls down, you see it locks on that little tab on the back of the assembly. This is where the other support's going to push through there. That's the screw that goes on the back to kind of help align and keep it in place. Here's where our 10mm bolt went through, and then the other one is up here. So now we're going to put it all back together. Okay, it pushes on. It's only one way it can go on. It's square on the one side, oval on the other, and it pushes in and snaps into place. We'll go ahead and put this end in first, get the tabs behind the grill lined up. And then we'll go ahead and get this back so we can line up. Push through that clip back there. And it should be right in place. And I'm going to reach up inside the hatch and pull it back down, lock it in place. You hear that lock, and even without the bolts, it's pretty secure back there. So now first we're going to put in the top 10 millimeter bolt here to line it up. Just finger tight right in before I locks that wrench on it. So it goes in pretty easy, and then you can just tighten it up. Now we're going to take the bolt we put the electrical tape on down in there. Like I said, it's about 10 inches down, so now it's lined up on the hole, so it'll stay on the end of our socket. And it goes right in. It's a little bit long. If you got power tools, you might want to just do that, but you don't want to over tighten the plastic and break it. But just as easy to use the ratchet. That's it. All secure. Last thing we'll do is put the flat back down and put the little pin back in to hold it in place. And there you go. About a 15-minute change out.